Step 4 in going from employee to entrepreneur is one of the things that I struggled with the most every time that I crossed this chasm and I went through this path. It's conquering imposter syndrome. I'm not good enough. The fear and the doubt creeps in, although that's for others. Other people had the fortitude to go out on their own. Other people had the budget. They saved up. They were more ready for this. Oh, they were born to do that. They're more talented than me. I want to call BS on all that stuff. That is all the fear and the doubt going through our subconscious and the psychology of making that jump from employee to entrepreneur. There is nobody more ready to become you than you. No one's here to tell you when you're ready to make that jump. Only you're going to be able to know that. But to let the fear and the doubt and all those other negative emotions creep in when you're trying to go through this path and build a system and a business and cross that chasm saying, I want more out of my life. I want to be freed of the shackles of my corporate 9-to-5. I want to become a creator that builds a business as myself that's truly authentic, that can really help people. You have to take a step back every time the doubt creeps in that you don't belong here, that this isn't for you. I'm a guy from suburban Philadelphia that plays country music for a living. So there's nobody more out of place than me going down to Nashville, trying to play country music and compete on stages with people that were probably way more prepped to do that than me. I didn't grow up around country music early in my career. I love it. I fell in love with it. My wife and I met over it. I love the songwriting. I love the guitar playing. And I just started writing country songs because I love to do it. It turned into a wildly successful career, at least by our standards, way beyond anything I ever imagined. And I'm not putting us on stages with any of the major acts, but for me personally, to be able to get booked for weddings and corporate events and private parties as a musician and as an artist, I have total freedom over that. I can control my own destiny. I control the path. And if I let imposter syndrome creep in with fear and doubt to any circumstance, I would have never been able to build a brand and a personal business like this that we've been able to. So it's not to say that that doesn't creep in. Every 10 minutes, there's something you're going to see someone better than you, or a new Ferrari, or a new guitar, or a new person popping up on stage that's just blowing up. And you start to say, oh, well, that's obvious. They're better looking than me. They're more talented than me. They were handpicked by the label. They were handpicked by that startup. That was their path. You're right. That's exactly right. That was their path. And it doesn't mean that they're more talented than you or more deserving of you. You have to put in the work, because you can want something, but it's worthless without the work. Let me say that one more time. Your want without work is worthless. It leads to nothing. If you have a goal in mind, you've gone through the entrepreneurial awakening, you've gone through the why am I doing this, you've gone through the only, how am I the only one that can do this? The only thing left for you to do is put in the work. Those people are not more talented than you. They have outworked you. They've spent their 5 to 9. They've gone through this process. They shifted from employee to entrepreneur. They've done the 9-to-5 thing as an entrepreneur. They've done it for years. They've built businesses. They've networked. They've been the dumbest person in the room for years. They've learned. They've absorbed. They've transformed into the person that they needed to become a great entrepreneur. It doesn't matter if you're a musician, a coach, a consultant. All of that is irrelevant. To become the best version of you, if you want to really do this and make a jump at becoming an entrepreneur from being an employee, you have to conquer the imposter syndrome. Every time that creeps in, the work and the more that you do have a bias towards action. The more action you take, the more evidence that you build to yourself that you are deserving of this. Every day, every step, it's just like reps doing anything else. If you're a professional football player, you have to do millions of reps before you get to the NFL if you're gifted enough. But there's always those guys on the team that you would look at and be like, how the hell did this guy make the team? It's because they outworked everybody. That is what it takes. You have to make that mind shift that this has nothing to do with being hand selected or being the most talented or the best looking. There might be a component of that where those people might get a head start, but you can outwork every one of those people to ensure that you can get what's rightfully yours. So conquering imposter syndrome, keeping the fear and the doubt creeping out of the back of your mind, because it will be there every day, if not every hour, every 15 minutes, as you're going to do something. And it's like, oh, why am I doing this? I'm not built for this. And put that all aside and realize the work will help you overcome the imposter syndrome. So if you want more on this, subscribe.